All substances in this world are made up of atoms. We know that an atom contains subatomic particles. Are all atoms the same? Different elements are made of different atoms and their compositions are also not the same. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to state what proton number is, state what nucleon number is, relate the number of proton, neutrons and electrons in an atom to its proton number and nucleon number. There are 3 subatomic particles in an atom. They are proton, neutron and electron. Protons and neutrons are located in the nucleus. The number of protons in atoms are different for different types of atoms. The proton number of an atom is the number of protons of the atom. The number of protons in an oxygen atom is 8. Therefore, the proton number of oxygen atom is 8. Carbon has 6 protons. Therefore, proton number of carbon is 6. Scientists discovered that most of the atom's mass is situated in the nucleus. The nucleus contains protons and neutrons. These 2 subatomic particles have masses. The sum of number of protons and number of neutrons of an atom is the nucleon number. What is the nucleon number of oxygen if it has 8 protons and 8 neutrons? Oxygen has a nucleon number of 16. Nucleon number can also be represented by sum of the proton number and number of neutrons of an atom. Picture shows the models of 3 atoms, helium, boron and fluorine. Observe the proton number of the 3 atoms. Click the atoms to get a description of the subatomic particles of each atom. Observe the helium atom. Can you identify how many protons and neutrons are in its nucleus? How many electrons orbit the nucleus? The helium atom has 2 protons and 2 neutrons in its nucleus. There are 2 electrons orbiting the nucleus. What will be the proton number and the nucleon number? The proton number is 2. The nucleon number is 4. Observe the boron atom. Can you identify how many protons and neutrons are in its nucleus? How many electrons orbit the nucleus? The boron atom has 5 protons and 6 neutrons in its nucleus. There are 5 electrons orbiting the nucleus. What will be the proton number and the nucleon number? The proton number is 5. The nucleon number is 11. Observe the fluorine atom. Can you identify how many protons and neutrons are in its nucleus? How many electrons orbit the nucleus? The fluorine atom has 9 protons and 10 neutrons in its nucleus. There are 9 electrons orbiting the nucleus. What will be the proton number and the nucleon number? The proton number is 9. The nucleon number is 19. An atom is said to be neutral when the number of protons is equal to the number of electrons in an atom. The nucleon number of an atom is the sum of number of protons and number of neutrons. Can you relate the number of protons, neutrons, and electrons from the equation?
Complete the crossword puzzle by answering the following questions. Downward. 1. The number of protons of an atom is called number. 2. In a neutral atom, number of protons is the same as the number of in the atom. 3. The total number of protons and neutrons in an atom is known as number. Across. 4. The subatomic particles found in the nucleus are protons and 5. Proton numbers can differentiate types of
Your answer is incorrect. This is the correct answer.
The proton number of an atom is the A. Total number of neutrons in an atom. B. Total number of protons in an atom. C. Number of negative charges in a particle. D. Sum of number of neutrons and protons.
Your answer is correct.
Nucleon number is described as the A. Proton number of an atom. B. Sum of protons and electron of an atom. C. Sum of protons and neutrons of an atom. D. Sum of protons and electron of an atom.
Your answer is correct.
Diagram shows a model of a lithium atom. Which statement is not true? A. The proton number is 3. B. The nucleon number is 3. C. The number of neutron is 3. D. The number of electrons is 3.
Your answer is correct.
The proton number of boron is 5. The nucleon number is 6. How many electrons does a boron atom have? A. 1. B. 5. C. 6. D. 11.
Your answer is correct.
The nucleon number of atom X is 13. Which statement is true about atom X if the atom has 6 electrons? A. The proton number is 6. B. The nucleus has 19 protons. C. The number of protons is 7. D. The number of neutrons is 13.
Your answer is correct. In this lesson, we learnt that proton number is the number of protons in an atom. It also indicates the number of electrons in a neutral atom. The nucleon number is the sum of number of protons and number of neutrons in an atom. We can also describe nucleon number as the sum of the proton number and number of neutrons of an atom.
Can you describe the movement of electrons around the nucleus? As you know, electrons are always moving. They spin very quickly around the nucleus of an atom. Electrons spin in their orbit. The distance of shell from nucleus remains the same when electron spins.